the beautiful Guangxi Sports Centre gymnasium here in the evening. Just gone 7 o'clock at night, and China are 1-love up in this quarter-final tie after that mixed doubles, the first match of the best of 5. Next up is men's singles, and it's the Olympic champion, CHEN, two-time former world champion as well, up against another former world champion, Viktor AXELSEN. Now, as far as these two players are concerned, well, CHEN Long, throughout his career, has been in 52 finals, winning 30 titles. Viktor AXELSEN, 27 career finals, 15 titles. But as far as these two are concerned, the Olympic gold medalist against the Olympic bronze medalist. A repeat of the Olympic semi-final in Rio de Janeiro 3 years ago.
Welcome on board. May I ask him first?
This the 16th meeting between these two players, and as you can see, of the previous 15, CHEN Long has won 12 of them. But the last time they met, it was the Dane in the quarter-final of this year's Indonesian Masters Super 500 event. It was 2 straight games, 18 and 14 in 47 minutes. That, of course, in Istora Senayan, which is a very drifty arena, but an iconic venue. And I wonder if that perhaps made a little bit of difference on the day. I don't think you were there either, Steen. I certainly wasn't there. I was watching on television.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So this, all the Danes will know, is a big, big chance for Denmark to get back level in this quarter-final tie. CHEN Long, 30 years of age now, born in Qingzhou in southern Hubei province, former world number 1, 76 weeks as world number 1, but currently number 5. And he this year has been in a couple of finals, the Malaysian Masters and the Malaysian Open, the Super 750 event, where he lost out to Lin Dan. Lin Dan not making the squad here for the Sudirman Cup. So as far as CHEN Long was concerned, on the first day of competition, Sunday, wasn't selected against Malaysia, but did play yesterday against India and beat Samir Verma in 2 straight games. But as you can see, it was a close second game, 22-20. So to Viktor AXELSEN, he's 25 years of age now. Tall man, as you can see, that's 6'4", currently world number 3, but he spent a total of 51 weeks as world number 1. This is his 4th Sudirman Cup campaign.
Ready to play?
So he only played in 2 of his previous campaigns, part of the squad, but not selected in one of them. He has played both matches in the campaign so far this year. On Monday against England, he beat Toby Penty, but he needed 3 games to do it. And then yesterday evening, he was second match on, and he took Denmark to a 2-love lead by beating Anthony Ginting from 2-6 down in that first game. Raced through 21-9, 21-16 in the second game, 44 minutes. Klaus Schlieben of Austria is our umpire for this one, and David Wong from Malaysia, the service judge.
Represented by CHEN Long. On the left, Denmark, represented by Viktor AXELSEN. China to serve. Level. Play.
So as we look at the Danish coaching bench, Steen, I wonder if it's significant that Viktor AXELSEN chose ends first.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm not really sure what the strategy behind it is, whether he feels that he can get off to a good start by killing his attack, or he foresees that he will need 3 games and wants to play this near side towards the end of the match.
He started that far end of the court against Anthony Ginting, didn't he? Yeah. And raced through the opening game.
And it's a bit easier to kill the attack from that side of the court, in my opinion.
Left.
Fantastic call.
Now, one of my first observations here, Steen, is this man, Chen Long, is not wearing his usual compression stockings.
No?
Why would that be? Usually has those calf muscles with the compression stockings.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at a tournament you play every day. Here you play sometimes every second day, and this is only his second match, so he must be totally fresh and ready to go.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah.
Maybe something to do with the heat and humidity here in Nanning.
It could be, but I think if you can play without compression stockings, I think most players would choose to do so. Wait, deception. It's going wide. Yeah. That's
Grazed his finger again.
Yeah.
This is always happening. Sorry to interrupt, Steve.
Deception we saw here. That's some of the things that has caused Chen Long trouble when playing Viktor AXELSEN. It's not always resulted in Danish victories because there's only 3 of them. But it has resulted in trouble for Chen Long. Sort of like takes him off his game plan, or his plan for his movement, so to speak.
Yeah.
Something extraordinary happens once in a while. And then the attack comes down from quite a steep angle, oftentimes when AXELSEN is playing well. I think he's managed himself, Chen Long.
Yeah, one of the deputy referees. And the doctor coming on as well. Well, he's already applied the plaster. I don't think the plaster will last terribly long without that players are perspiring.
3-0.
Oh, that's landed on the back line. That's great length on the clear there from AXELSEN.
3.
Wow, just inside the line.
Look up towards the lighting here in the arena. The Chen Long.
That is a fantastic smash. Oh, it didn't impress, it didn't appear, Kenny Jonasson.
Too close to the line, too risky.
That's
That
marvellous.
was great. And I mean, there's of course a lot of pressure on Viktor AXELSEN, because if he doesn't win this match, then 99% China is through to the semi-final. They are huge favorites in the women's doubles. But I don't think Viktor sees it like that in this match here. I think he's more concerned about this is a singles match between me and Chen Long, and I want to try and do as good as possible. AXELSEN almost squashes the net, killing that one.
Well left.
It's an interesting selection from the Chinese team management. Shows a lot of respect for AXELSEN, that they don't play Xiu Qi here, in my opinion. He looked really good in the first match against Toby Penty, but doesn't have as good head-to-head record against AXELSEN as Chen Long has. On the other hand, Chen Long is not really known as the most reliable player in team tournaments, so it must have taken some considerations to figure out what to do. And also, I mean, he's had a reasonably okay first 5 months of 2019, but nothing exceptional.
No. Oh, behind the back. Well, I'm with you, Steve, because I mean, I think that Chen Long's record in team competition, Asian Games, I'm thinking about not necessarily the last Asian Games, but 4 years prior to that.
When it was in Korea.
Yeah, and Thomas Cup, his...
Kunshan.
Yeah.
So, they must have given it some thought and decided to go with Chen Long. And one of the reasonings behind it could be that having won an awful number of titles, then it's the big events that sort of gets him going, where most other players get nervous. That motivates him. That could be the reasoning behind it, if that's the way it's perceived.
That's a gift for Chen Long.
7-9.
So quite optimally placed in the fourth of the court.
Good rally. There was there is Xiu Qi.
Yeah.
There was a shot early in that rally where Chen Long had to sink down really low on his haunches to defend the shot, and I just thought the power in those legs to keep the balance
Yeah.
and immediately was moving again for the next one.
That's what won him the Olympic gold and the World Championships. The
Yeah.
physicality coupled with the extreme shot quality that he
Thank you.
had in 2014, 15, 16, where I feel he was at his best.
8.
And if he's close to that, then it's going to be
Yeah.
difficult for the man in the picture here.
So 4 straight points for Chen Long. And just 1 point the deficit. That's very well judged.
Yeah.
Yes. 10. 8.
Well, he's challenging that. I think he will lose that challenge.
Yeah, I think so too.
I saw that as Long.
So did Long.
So we wait for Hawkeye. Here we go. Back clearly out. Hamilton turns. That's not even close.
9, 10. Play.
That's my point.
So it is the Dane, Axelsen, who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. Now just watch Chen Long. He looks down to see where his opponent is. And I wonder if he almost distracted himself.
Yeah.
Instead of
That's a
following
big
the
possibility.
flight of the shuttle. But it is only 2 points in it.
赢的腿它才能出界，然后给打太软，它戳到它弧度上节奏就能出来。啊，所以说打法是给中路。
按照刚才说的，这种是推为主，结合一下戳一下，
对
按照感推啊，
对，这个感觉。
速度稍微一点
Court 1. 20 seconds. Court 1.
然后呢，赶紧速度吧，球有时候
In the last rally, just before he missed that big opportunity, Chen Long, he played back at Axelsen at the net. And I remember just after losing the semi-final to Axelsen in 2017 in Glasgow, Chen Long had a terrible year there, but I think he won
11.
the China Open. And at least he beat Axelsen in China Open. And one of the significant things was that he played so much more back at Axelsen at the net than he used to.
Yeah.
So I think that could be one of the solutions for him here as well.
Oh, that's a lovely, lovely block. And once again, you could see him just sinking down low in his defensive stance. Look at that. Just lunging out to his right, guiding the shuttle across court.
sense that Chen Long is about to
11-all.
have his defense up and running. Extremely important for Axelsen to stay patient in the rallies.
It's interesting, yesterday, Steen, Chen Long was also quite a long way down in the opening game when he was playing against Samir Verma. He was 8-14 down and came back. Axelsen had that earlier lead,
8-4 or something like
9-4.
that. 9-4.
Yeah.
I wasn't that impressed with Chen Long yesterday. He seemed to have to work hard to beat Samir Verma, who wasn't really good the day before that against Lee Si-jie. Wasn't it 22-20 in the second game yesterday?
Yes, it was. But Verma didn't have any game point opportunities.
No.
This is good defense, isn't it?
Yeah, and a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Thank you. Victor, bitte in den Shuttle. Victor. Thank you.
So far, totally open match, but I sense that the first game is going to be relatively important. Could easily be a two-game match to one of the sides. The one who gets confidence.
Look at that defense again.
Yeah. Axelsen is doing a lot of the running at the moment. He's got good shot quality. Chen Long.
Brilliant.
Now, Axelsen said in an interview after beating Anthony Ginting yesterday that he felt like he could run forever yesterday. And
You might have to today.
he might have to today, and I didn't sit with that impression yesterday. Maybe it was tension as the match got a little bit closer in the second game, but as you say, Jill, he might have to.
Yeah. But it's interesting, Steen. You said a moment ago that you thought that Chen Long was at his best when he won the Olympics 2016. And I thought that whilst he's always been a player that can soak up pressure, he would then, after a long rally, suddenly go into attack and be able to hit winners.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen him hit a winner so far today.
No, and that was also yesterday. His attack didn't seem as dangerous as we've seen it before.
No.
Seems without the sting and the conditions here, they are quite slow.
That's plumb on the line.
And that's also something I remember from 2017 in the China Open, that when he played back at Axelsen at the net and got the attacking opportunity, he was following up on the attack. So playing a much more aggressive style than we were used to seeing him, and it doesn't seem like he has had the opportunities to do that here.
Thank you.
Oi, good deception. And fantastic retrieval by Chen Long. His legs was doing strange things. White.
Yeah, well left. This is 6 straight points.
17, 11.
It just doesn't seem to be at the moment that Chen Long is doing anything really to
18, 11.
put Axelsen under that much pressure.
No. He's been cruising the last 6 rallies, Axelsen, and gaining a lot of confidence, I think.
Yeah, that's fabulous. 2 points away from the opening game on a run of 8 straight points.
And he's got to do something, Chen Long, because when Axelsen is in that mood, then you don't want to stand and try to defend him from the back line.
No.
So he's got to try and challenge him in the flat game on the front court, play downwards, play a more attacking style.
Game point, 11.
9 straight points and 9 game point opportunities. Well, there's a challenge here.
Denmark challenges called in.
Maybe he's right. Game over. Oh, he's handed the shuttle back to his opponent.
Yeah, I think that's correct. No.
He was out. So, opening game, great challenge. Opening game to Denmark and Viktor AXELSEN on a run of 10 straight points against the reigning Olympic champion. 21-11 in 23 minutes.
Godt arbejde. Du husker, at nøglen til succes, det er, at du tør at stå i defensiven. Ikke? Jo. Så er det de forskellige afviklinger.
Præcis, de der lige pludselig kommer.
Ja, lige pludselig kommer, ikke? Forbanen stadigvæk. Hvis han er hurtigt deroppe, eller du er langt under, så er maskeringerne på. Ja. Lige centrere den lille smule, så han ikke får lov til at presse den hårdt ud i hjørnerne.
Ja, præcis. Lige centrering på.
Ja. Så stadigvæk, når duellerne er til det, så skal vi lige have nettet med. Ja. Men det er kun for at få ham langt frem, således at din løft, der er plads på den. Ja. Ja.
Variation hele tiden, ikke? Er det ikke lidt overordnet, cirka?
Hva?
Er det ikke overordnet, bare variation?
Variation.
Og så hellere sende 4 for meget steder, end at stå, når jeg er ude af position.
Ja, lige nok. De trukne er stadigvæk rigtig, rigtig gode. Ja. Ja. Nå, du hænger dit. Ja.
Bare det med at holde i til tonen nu.
Ja. Okay. Ja. Så ikke overskue det hele på en gang nu.
Nej, en del af det.
Ja. Men hvad er det? Det er højde på luften.
Højde på løften, variation både på forbanen og bagbanen.
Ja.
Og stå på defensiven.
Ja, stå på defensiven. Ja.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Chen Yu and Xia Xuanzhou, the 2 Chinese coaches. But more importantly, Steen, what were the Danish coaches saying?
Reinforcements, but the mantra is that the key is that you trust your defense. Dare to play defense so that he can play all court. If he suddenly starts to doubt his defense, then he won't play the necessary clears to make the court big for Chen. Keep variation. Keep deceptions from the net.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Chen Long.
Clever, it wasn't a smash, but it was a clever second last shot where he sort of teased Axelsen to play a defensive shot to the net, and he was really fast there because he hasn't really sort of sacrificed any balance from the previous shot, Chen Long.
Love.
Oh, it's landed in. That's great placement from the Olympic champion.
2 love.
Yeah, another one plumb on the line.
Variation with the body smash there from Axelsen. It surprised me to see the previous rally how far it was long, that shot from Chen Long. That's definitely not judgeable from where we're sitting. It was much further out than I thought. Oh, good shot.
Oh, long.
Yeah, but otherwise I like the idea because he's playing with the drift, so he's able to play to the back line.
But do you not think that Axelsen was overcommitting there?
Yes, but he often is. So it wasn't a surprise.
Okay.
I think it sometimes is because he's so tall.
Total commitment at the net. Look at him. Look at that. Super brush off the top of the tape. Good clear. Right.
Good rally for Chen Long.
From this rally so far. Missed it. Last couple of rallies, I've just wondered, Steen, whether there's been little signs that Axelsen is just going through a bad patch physically.
Yeah, I think the game plan is that he wants to play long rallies to Chen with Chen Long. He doesn't want to let Chen Long decide when Viktor is to attack, so that he attacks out of position. Now is the time where he should stick to it and also keep the patience. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 rallies. There it was. So it's more like when you get scared, that's the big problem. I don't think he's anywhere near getting tired yet. They only played half an hour.
No, but there's little phases sometimes in a match where a player for 2 or 3 rallies just seems to feel the pace, and then they get second wind and they can keep going and keep going and keep going.
Because we also have to see if Chen Long can actually play these long rallies. 1 or 2 rallies, that's not enough. We saw him in the first game, but there was mistakes.
Yeah.
More mistakes than we've seen when he's at his best. So the point is, if you get scared, then you're in trouble.
That's a gift for the Dane to draw back level.
Very rarely for Axelsen to win on a service return fault from the opponents.
Yes.
See that cross drop from Axelsen, that Chen Long just senses that this is the chance. I got to reach it early. Here it comes.
Yeah. Extra big step forward. Racket arm outstretched.
Change it. 7-6.
Well left. Challenge. I think that's an emotional challenge. I thought that was out.
You thought so? I wouldn't dare to call it.
Yeah, we're not in the best position to see that sideline.
You're right.
Yeah.
Service over. 1 challenge remaining. 7-0. Play.
Oh, the net board. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
He's trying to make a move now, Chen Long. That was aggressive play throughout that rally.
It'll be interesting for me firstly as to whether he keeps that aggression and that higher tempo.
Yeah.
Behind.
Umpire asking the court attendants who are doubling up as line judges. I don't understand, Steen, why, when we've only got 2 courts in action this evening and we've had a whole army of line judges, why we don't have a dedicated court mopper when we get to these showcase matches.
You should always have a dedicated court mopper. It would save so much time.
Yeah. String's gone.
Yeah.
But I don't think he really reached up to that one.
No, it looked strange.
It did look strange, didn't it?
I felt Axelsen was a little bit passive in the rally and could have cost him.
9-0.
It's interesting that Axelsen has never won a 3-game match against Chen Long. All his 3 victories is straight games.
Missed it.
Thank you. Ten, 9.
Well, there's only going to be 1 point in it at the mid-game interval.
Yeah, they've been given and taken here in the second game. Just when you think momentum has swung one way, it swings back the other. I sense a very nervy game right now. Fantastic defense.
Yeah, the 1 point advantage is with Denmark. Axelsen having already won the first.
Stole på defensiven. Ja, det er vigtigt. Ikke at skifte i tempoet, som du gør her. Bare jab den hen til ham også. Ja. Især når du spiller lidt længere væk, så han ikke bare kan gå ned og løfte den ned.
Ja, præcis. Ind i lidt bid i dem.
Ja. Og så der, hvor der er gode angrebschancer. Det er, når du har lavet en god overspilling, og han slår den væk.
Det skal ikke komme fra bagbanen på den første, når han løfter.
Nej, lige nøjagtigt. Korrekt.
Court 1, 20
Bare bliv ved med at hænge i.
seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. Line judge, you missed some drops.
All the advice there, Steen?
Again, the mantra that you should dare to play the defense and then have change of pace like we've seen from time to time.
11, 10.
Patience,
Play.
and one of the good situations to attack is if he's been playing a good flat lift to Chen Long and he sort of tries to clear it. On the other hand, Axelsen doesn't want to attack all out on the first opportunity in the rally.
No.
He feels Chen Long is very alert there. He plays himself out of it a couple of times, Chen Long, with those cross pushes there. I think it's the third time I've seen him lose a rally like that.
10.
But I do feel that Chen Long needs to take more initiative somehow.
Yes, I think so too. And I can't help thinking back to that match in China Open, because those kind of pushes from the net, they were inch perfect. They were just outside of reach of Axelsen and exactly inside the corner. And it feels like he's not entirely on top of his game, Chen Long. Might not prevent him from winning this match, but it gives a bit more chances to the Dane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and this is where we need the court moppers,
11,
because the
13.
umpire had to hold up the players.
were ready.
The players were ready, but the court moppers had to get back to the line judges' chairs. You see, Chen Long is just reacting to whatever Axelsen does.
Yeah, and this was another one of those long rallies. We talked about it. When was that? Was that in the first game? Or was it still in the first part of this game here? This about not really accepting that, hey, I got to attack because I won't be able to outlast my opponent. And here it was Chen Long who made the mistake.
Yeah.
Because I felt the thing that I said you shouldn't feel. I felt that Axelsen probably became too passive and was doing an awful lot of the running, but it seems like Chen Long doesn't have that extra when he goes in and attacks. He doesn't have that sharpness on the lines that we used to see from him, where he makes Axelsen dive and get on his knees.
Yeah.
Small things, and it might come, but this is very positive for the Dane.
Yeah, certainly
Quick
is.
point after a long rally. It's gone wide. There's a challenge from Axelsen. All good. Linesman. Axelsen giving the linesman a little bit of a look on his way to the kit box.
Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? Caught the line.
Yeah, the linesman was correct.
Play.
It's well judged.
It looked like Chen Long was trying to inject pace into his game there.
Yeah, clearly Long too. Very good to see Anders Antonsen on his feet at the back of the court, because he himself must be perhaps a little bit disappointed that he hasn't had the call up for one of the three matches so far.
He should be. Things have the events have unfolded in an unlucky way for Antonsen. Had Denmark beaten England, I think he could have seen action against Indonesia.
Yeah.
But with the arena being as physical as it is, a logical choice is Axelsen. The umpire should instruct Axelsen that he cannot help the linesman.
No, because he spread his arms to influence the line judge, and the line judge obliged and called it out. So Chen Long has said, I want to have a look at that. He's only got one challenge remaining. Good challenge. Keeps his challenge. Yes.
Well played.
Nice angle.
First time in a long while we've seen Axelsen rush for the follow-up.
17-14.
In fact, we've hardly seen it at all this match. But his attacking play, especially in the opening game, Axelsen, his attacking play and steepness of shot, they were outright winners. He didn't have to follow up very often. Instead. Well, Axelsen hasn't won yet. Never write off Chen Long, but so far, I have to say once again, you know, team competition, he's been a little bit disappointing as far as I've been concerned.
Yeah, I think it's consistent with what he's shown this year. Lost to Lindan in Malaysia Open. I don't think that's a good result.
No.
It's been a long while since he's lost his last match to Lindan. Did he hurt himself there, Axelsen?
No, I think he's all right.
No. But this is one of the team competitions where, when it's on home soil, they don't give away too many matches, China.
No.
And Axelsen has never beaten Chen Long on home soil.
On Chen Long's home soil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played 4 times.
Thank you.
Actually, there was a bit of a grimace on the face there,
Yeah.
Steen. Yeah.
Good shot.
Yeah, well played. Do you think, given your point that this performance by Chen Long has been consistent with what and how he's been playing this year, do you think that now at the age of 30 that he doesn't have that explosive ability to suddenly inject pace as he used to do? Because to me, he's just been reacting the whole time, and I've been sort of waiting for the moment where he would start commanding the rallies.
Yeah. It could be the pace or the age or the way you practice. I mean, he's practiced in a really, really good way for so many years. I think he's trying to give it a go with the Olympic qualification. He wants to see if he can win his 2nd gold. I think that's the big goal for him. Of course, he wants to win here when he's here.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't have everything, so you've got to plan ahead. And it's a good sign that we don't see him with compression stockings. We don't see him with strapping on his knees and so on.
Yeah.
So it's not that I think we shouldn't expect a lot from him. I just don't think he's been in exceptionally good shape. He's been doing all right.
Yeah.
But it's not like he's been winning everything he's played.
Wow, that was a good shot.
Fantastic net shot.
Nice little moment between the two players. High fives at the net.
I think a lot
got the net caught. Here we go. Look at that. That's nice.
I think a number of the times Axelsen might as well smash cross from his backhand side because he's going to go there anyway. Chen Long is really good at crossing his defense from his forehand side, so Axelsen might as well go cross immediately and then run straight away, because there's a lot more of the defense that will go straight there. It's really difficult to pick cross on cross.
Yeah.
I think perhaps also Axelsen is getting a little bit tensed here, where he's close to getting a win.
I think so too. Two points in it.
Killed that too long.
Good lift. Good rally. Brilliant. He's found the line. So 3 straight points.
18, 19.
And now just 1 point in it.
What a defense.
Brilliant. What an angle. And Axelsen with that long, hard-fought rally and the final acute angle for the outright winner is on the verge of victory. Two match point opportunities to level this quarter-final tie. One match apiece.
Thank you.
CHN.
20 match point, 18.
Good flick serve. Yeah, just waiting for that drop. It's gone wide.
Oh, it's called in. The linesman called it in.
Well, Chen Long thinks it was out as well. It was miles out. Oh, that's absolutely ridiculous.
It's going to go to challenge.
And good umpiring that he's allowed the challenge, because they both obviously knew it was so far out. How on earth can the line judge call that in? That, quite frankly, is bewildering. Axelsen.
Yeah, and
bewildered
Axelsen,
me.
of course, shouldn't go
No.
to the line judge.
No. That's totally wrong. But, well,
But
That's
obviously he shouldn't
yeah,
line judge anymore in this tournament.
no, that's outrageous. 21-11, 21-18, the victory to the 2017 World Champion, Viktor Axelsen, for the first time ever beating Chen Long here in China. And it means, look, that's so far out. It means that this quarter-final tie is one match apiece. Exactly an hour for that men's singles. And Denmark take the point by Viktor Axelsen beating Chen Long, the Olympic champion, 21-11, 21-18.